Here's my progress so far. I plumbed the engine compartment nozzle and lines, which is this line right there. Not too bad. It routes easily, and it's going to the engine compartment, as you can see there. I still have to do the passenger and driver's compartment, which is the rearward nozzle, as you can see here. I'm going to run it up the roll bar and put it to this junction up there. That way it'll, once it spits out, the nozzle is going to discharge at 120 degrees and spray out into the compartment, driver and passenger. Should be good. Here's a quick shot of the engine compartment. As you can see, the lines are plumbed right there. One on the driver's side of the engine and the others on the passenger side. So, came out nice. Little update, I installed the passenger and driver's side compartment nozzle, the one on the rear. I'm ready to cut the pull cable itself. You need a Dremel to do this. So this stuff's actually like wrapped around in steel. It's pretty heavy duty. So you're gonna need a Dremel to cut it off. So there you go. So I cut off the pull cable itself. As you can see there, it's like this woven steel material. It's pretty solid. Then you shove it into the fire extinguisher head here. It goes on about, I would say, looks like half an inch maybe. So you shove it in there, and then the black rubber or plastic casing will peel back. There's a 5/64 hex head that holds it in place that you have to back out first. But you just tighten that down, and then the pull cable housing should be installed. So I threaded the steel or metal cable through the fire extinguisher head, nozzle head. So you can see it here. It's steel, so I gotta cut it. You're not supposed to extend that more than half of an inch. So add a half-inch wrench here and put a quick eyeball. And I already marked it with a Sharpie. So I'm gonna yank it out. And there's the mark. So I'm gonna cut that with a Dremel. And then should be it. So once you've gotten to this step and you cut off the steel pull cable, make sure to ground the head so it doesn't snag when it goes into the thing, into the fire extinguisher head. A good tip from Tim McCamus, I saw on YouTube on one of his videos when he was installing a fire suppression system, is to lubricate the metal itself throughout. So I'm going to lube that with engine assembly lube. It's metal to metal contact in there, and when it gets moisture in there, it'll actually rust. And Tim McCamus said to lube that up so it'll prevent breakage. So it's a good tip. So I installed everything. cut the cable to length. It's hard to see, but it's sticking out at 1/2 inch. So the only thing keeping from this system to be active is me cutting the plastic safety release here. So I just gotta cut that, and to activate the lines you have to pull the pin. So let's see. The safety's gone. And so if I did everything right, hopefully the pressure will stay the same. So I'm going to pull the pin and hopefully nothing discharges. This thing's tight. There, cool. So still holding pressure, so looks like I did everything right. As you can see, the cable itself is about 1/2 inch in length. There's a 1/2 inch wrench. So all in all, this installation is pretty good, or pretty simple. I'm going to drill a hole the size of the pin itself onto the floor, so it'll be like a holder. I mean, this little piece of metal there. That way it'll just hold and not flop around when I'm driving at the track. But yeah, pretty straightforward install. Just a lot of steps, and well worth it. The two systems I have, the pull kit and the automatic version, together run around $1,500, and the whole system I would say adds about, I would say 20 pounds. I have another one in the back there. But for the peace of mind that your car is not going to go up in flames, is well worth it for me. So here's a shot of the pin again. I put it back. I still need to drill that hole I was talking about for the other pin so it doesn't flop around. So I put this pin back so it doesn't discharge my system. As long as one of these pins are in, it'll be fine. This is pretty easy enough to pull at the track. It's also kind of dangerous if I'm at a car show. Some idiot will probably fucking yank it. So fuck you, whoever tries that. So it's good to have both pins. It needs for you to pull the pin in the back, this pin, and the fire pull itself. So that's 3 actual steps for the system to discharge. So it, you really want to yank it when you have to. So there's a shot of the engine compartment again. I'm gonna strap down the lines, make it a little bit cleaner. Oh yeah, here's the instructions. If you guys needed to see it, I'll pan down. That's the push knob, so you don't really need that. But here's the pull cable, and here's the instructions. So, like I said, we're a dealer for Safecraft. Hit us up at Wireless Productions, Wireless Pro on Instagram, wirelesspro.com. If you guys need a fire extinguisher system from Safecraft, we can hook you up. Thanks. Have a nice day.